Hey everybody, Jacques from Monkey Guitar Repair and Guitar Tech Essentials, and on the bench right now we've got a customer with a short scale bass with flatwound strings. Flatwound strings are incredible, I love them, but they are not interchangeable with regular roundwound strings. The guitar or bass will absolutely need to be set up completely from scratch. Everything is so different that you'll never get an instrument that plays correctly. But the other critical thing is short scale versus long scale. This is a short scale bass, and you can see the silk that's up here starts here, right just after the nut. Well, if this was a long scale set, it would only come to about right here, and then someone might be tempted to cut into the wrapping. Never cut into this silk, super important. The string will literally self-destruct. And there is a particular way that you need to wrap them into the posts, which I'll explain in just a second. Okay, yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. These three strings were set with the original roundwound strings. Now that I've switched to flatwound strings and I've started doing the intonation, look how much this is off. The intonation is nowhere near the same at all, and your instrument will never play in tune. People don't understand this about intonation. When it comes to intonation, look at the size of the frets down here. Look how small the frets get here. Well, by the time you got to here, these frets would be microscopic. Well, this amount of deviation means everything is going to be completely wrong when it comes to intonation. Got to get it fixed. Flat ones are not the same as roundwound strings. Okay, so here's the string, and we leave a couple of extra inches beyond. I'll cut it about right here. Now, here's the most important part. There's a little hole right there. String goes in. Then you wrap it around and you put it through a second time. Then you take it down. Now that's the beauty of this particular type of tuning key, because you can do this and wrap it around by hand. Then you take your tool and wrap it up. Now the hole in the bottom of the tuning key actually keeps the end from getting stuck, or stuck in your finger, I should say. But also, it makes tuning up everything really quick. But that extra wrapping around the post here gives it just a little bit of extra relief, because these strings do have a tendency of breaking if they're bent too much. So really make sure you never accidentally bend the string too much. So that extra wrapping around gives it that little extra, and I've never once had a string break ever since I started learning that. And actually, come to think of it, I actually got it out of the Ernie Bell package. That's exactly what they do. So shout out to Ernie Bell. Have a great day, guys. Jacques from Monkey Guitar Repair and Guitar Tech Essentials. Have a great day.